Welcome to Hawk Talk, your bi-weekly show for all news surrounding Hartford athletics. I'm Spencer Orofino.
And I'm Khalise Harris.
The women's golf team competed in the Hartford Hawks one-day invitational. Grace Farland, Lily Moreau, and Madeline Adam tied each other for 9th place individually in the tournament, shooting +11, helping the women's golf team secure 2nd place throughout the tournament.
Home field advantage was in effect for the men's golf team, who finished top of the table of the Hartford Hawks Invitational. Junior Austin Gamble tied for first, finishing with an even result. Grad student Manny Romero also finished inside the top 3 with his +3 finish. Last Monday and Tuesday saw the women's golf team back in action in the Quinnipiac Classic. Hartford finished 11th in the tournament. Hartford's top 3 performers were from juniors Madeline Adam and Leslie Lee, as well as senior Sophia Rodas.
Rounding out the busy calendar of women's golf, the Hawks competed in the New England IGA Division III Championships this past weekend. The Hawks took home 2nd place in the tournament behind a 4th place finish from Madeline Adam.
The men's golf team also competed in the New England IGA D3 Championship this past weekend. Entering day 2 tied for 7th, Hartford jumped all the way to 3rd place, shooting a +33 score with Austin Gamble leading the way for the Hawks, finishing 5th.
The volleyball team battled conference rivals, the Golden Bears of Western New England, on October 3rd, pulling away a nail-biting 17-15 win in the 5th and final set of the game. The Hawks' 2nd consecutive win against another conference rival, this time facing the Fighting Scots of Gordon College. Zahara Qureshi put up her 2nd straight 23-kill performance, and Isabella Labrada posted 18 kills of her own, as the Hawks took the match 3-1. Finally, the Hawks traveled to Biddeford, Maine to take on the UNE Nor'easters. It was not the Hawks' night, as they lost 3-0.
The men's and women's cross-country teams competed in the New England Championship last Saturday. For the men's team, the Hawks finished 15th in the tournament. The women also finished 15th. Haley Marcello finished 23rd in the tournament. Men's soccer played in 6 games since our last show. The first game saw the Hawks win 2-1 over Mount St. Vincent before dropping last Friday's game against Eastern Connecticut 4-0. The second game in as many days saw Hartford travel to Maine and draw against the UNE Nor'easterns 1-1, before returning home on Tuesday the 10th to defeat CCC rival Curry College 1-0 with a game-winning goal from senior Trey Sadler in the 81st minute. Here's what he had to say post-game about his goal.
When I came off in the first half, I was talking to Jimmy on the sideline about how I can hit my free kicks a little better. And he was like, yeah, if you get a little closer, just whip it in. Just have somebody come darting across the goal. That's where we'd cue. Very important run. Because if he doesn't make that run, then the goalie's just going to pick it up. He finishes making that run, misses the ball. Goalie doesn't know how to react to it. Bounces in the back of net. Everybody celebrating.
Friday the 13th saw the Hawks lose 4-0 on the road against Endicott College. And to finish the week off, Hartford played Trinity College on Sunday. Falling 0-6 after a barrage of goals early and late for the Bantams left the Hawks without an answer.
Women's soccer got back to their winning ways, extending their winning streak to 6, following 4 wins in the past 2 weeks, including a 9-0 destruction of Eastern Nazarene College, a 4-1 win over conference rivals, the Nor'easters of UNE, and a 5-1 win over another conference rival, this time being the Colonels of Curry College. Up against yet another conference rival, this time the Endicott Gulls, the Hawks continued their dominance with goals from freshman Kathleen Brush in the 9th minute, Amani Jenkins in the 47th minute, and in the 71st minute, today's Bird's Nest guest, Rebecca Optenbrow, finished out the scoring as they won 3-0. Join Rebecca and host Pierre So as they discuss her road to recovery and how she's back and better than ever on this episode of The Bird's Nest.
Welcome to The Bird's Nest. My name's Pierre So. I'm here with
Rebecca Optenbrow.
So Rebecca, you were highly touted out of high school and expecting a great freshman year, and then disaster struck. Can you talk about what happened, how it happened, and where it left you?
I tore my ACL and meniscus right before entering my senior year at a college ID camp, and it left me out for the entirety of my senior season and the beginning of my season at UHart. It was a very stressful thing to go through, both mentally and physically, and sometimes still affects me to this day.
It must have meant a lot for Coach John Natal and the women's soccer staff to have that trust in you and follow you even through your injury. Can you talk about your relationship with them and what it means for you to finally be on the field right now, reaping the fruits of your labor?
So when I toured the school, they were they were completely okay with the fact that I was not ready to play. I was not cleared to play. They had full confidence in the training staff and the strength and conditioning staff to get me back to where I needed to be for the season.
Well, it looks like their gamble paid off. You're having a fantastic sophomore season, and you guys are currently 10-2. So, one thing I'd like to ask is, what advice would you give to somebody who went through a similar situation to you? What would you say to that person?
I'd say with whatever injury you can have, if it can be very detrimental. It can put you down so much, and you can have in the back of your head that you're never going to play again, which is what I felt. But if you continue to push, if you continue to fight, if you continue to be the better person, you're gonna get back to the person you were.
So that'll be all for today's episode of The Bird's Nest. Thank you so much, Rebecca, for coming. When's the next time we'll see you on the field?
This Wednesday, October 18th at 7 p.m. against Wentworth.
I'm your host, Pierre So. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
That'll be all for Hawk Talk this week. My name is Spencer Orofino.
And I'm Khalise Harris. See you in 2 weeks.